What's up, world? It's your boy, the Bearded Brother, with a phenomenal episode with the homies of Drankn Patnas.
Yeah. What's going on, man?
Man, I'm excited about this episode. We're chilling at Bearded Iris, getting ready to try the Rollout Stout. They got a couple of their beers. They haven't been here yet, so I had to introduce them to quality natural beer. So shout out to Bearded Iris for hooking us up, and we just got a great episode locked in. Talking about Drankn Patnas, their story, where they came from. Talk about Wade's crazy rating system, Marcus's transfer papers. Of course, my boy Walter's starting this whole thing. We gotta see how all this came together. And Perry, get your ass back from Puerto Rico. I just had to interview you by yourself. We'll work on that. I'll reach out. So how you fellas doing, man?
Good, bro.
Glad to be off work. Thank you, Jesus.
Right, like
Beer's on point, though.
Bold Awakening.
Bold awakening on point.
It's a
We're talking about bold stout.
yes.
Yeah.
It let you know it's there. It let you know.
What, it got a coffee
It don't
kick
play
out?
games
We
with
got
you.
blueberries in it.
Blueberry.
Yes, blueberry, maple,
Oh,
and stuff
blueberry
like
maple. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
maple syrup
Sound
in
like
there.
something that was sent down here from
You
Ghana.
drink that with your newspaper. You read your
yeah.
articles,
Oh, okay.
you read your blogs, you read your
So, like,
BuzzFeed,
You eating your pancakes and bacon and all that good stuff. That's,
thegrill.com, you read that.
Oh,
Very
see, I
smart
did.
brothers. I'm going with black websites. I
What
said
you
BuzzFeed. So
I just want to say congratulations to you and the rollout stout.
I appreciate it, man.
Beers you got going on, man. Before you get into your little spiel, how that happen?
Asking. I literally just asked.
open your mouth. Closed
Yeah.
mouths don't get fed, baby.
That's true.
Like my man just said, like I just asked. I was like, I knew I wanted to do something with beer and bringing black people in, and the place that I knew could get that dream for me perfectly was Bearded Iris. So I just reached out. Chanda, shouts out to you, girl. I just emailed her. I was like, hey, I want to do this. Wanted to do a Black History Month beer.
Oh, yeah.
Life happened and
Yeah.
chaos happened, and I just.
Yeah.
But I knew Bear and Flow Festival was coming up, and I knew one of the rules for Bear and Flow is if you're not a black-owned brewery, you have to collab with like a black creative artist business and create a brand new spanking beer for the festival for people to have. So I was like, man, I know they don't got Nashville up there. So I hit up Bearded Iris. My sister did the can art, and she's a phenomenal graphic designer. Like I hit her up. Yes, I hit her up because I knew she was good, not because she's my sister. I don't play that. Like I don't give family too much like leeway. Like you still got to bring some heat.
Of course. Yeah.
So I had her, and then Bearded Iris. I knew I was in luck. They're like, "You want to bring in Slim and Huskies because they're gonna help with getting the beer in some of their locations." I was like, "Damn, think about it. Let's do it." We got to making our recipe. They're like, "We can get their cinnamon rolls, actual cinnamon rolls, and put into the mash."
Wow.
Heck yeah.
Right?
Yo, so let me. Okay, another side note. So do they have it in their locations?
They should.
Okay,
They should.
I'm sorry if I'm interviewing you, but I just want to know some stuff.
Yeah, no, they should.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's all good.
Before we get started,
Before we get started on your podcast, it's my podcast, and then it's gonna be your podcast. Then I'm gonna say something. It's gonna be my podcast again. Then I'm gonna give it to Marcus, and then Wade's gonna have it. Then that little dog over there is gonna have a couple questions to run some things.
That's how it goes.
No, I just want to know that.
It's just simply asking. Like the short answer is asking.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, like you guys want to do this? They're like, yeah, we'll check it out. It works out. Let's do it. And it just kind of snowballed into us going to. They had me flued out, city girl style.
That's what I'm talking about. They flew
No,
out.
I agree. They should fly people out. I get it, dog.
Yeah, the dog's on your side. So
Right.
I said, I
Like,
get
yep.
flued out. Yeah.
I'm gonna get flued out too for something. I don't know what that means. I'm a dog. But yeah, just ask, honestly, and it just really just worked out. But like, enough about me. You guys.
Okay.
Where did drinking parties come from? We were talking off mic and off camera about this.
Okay.
Y'all sprung up on me. A man hit me up out of the blue on DM. He's like, "Hey man, look, blah blah blah. You want to be on the interview?" I was like, "Who? First of all, who the fuck are y'all?" No disrespect at all. You just popped up on me like, "Oh wait."
I guess I can take full responsibility for that. So, Drankn Patnas.
Say who you are and all that stuff. So
my man, L's, Drankn Patnas, Hill One Man D Wade, D Marcus. So this show has been in my mind manifesting for at least a year or two.
Okay.
I tried a co-host, didn't work out.
Trash. No, hold on. I didn't mean to say that. Don't let me say that.
I was hoping he was gonna say that.
Just
The message is not endorsed by the Bearded Brother. He said it.
trash. That was it. All right.
So I tried a host. It didn't work out. So I reached out. So just a little bit backstory. I've been knowing Marcus for, 3-4 years now?
4 years.
About 4 years now. I've been knowing him for like 10 plus years.
Oh, wow. Okay.
AP 10 plus years. We done went through the grut and all together, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I mean, it was only right to start a show about drinking with my drinking buddies. So, Drankn Patnas. So that's how that.
Buddies, that's another show.
No, that's another show. But drinking, my drinking partners. So we drink a lot, of course, you know what I'm saying. So it was one of the things was like it really didn't turn into a show until I started pursuing beer to make beer.
Ooh, okay.
So when I started making,
did you want like homebrew?
I did, and I haven't in a while. But
okay.
I did make a stout, and my love for stouts came from that, just birthing my own stout. With a couple of comrades that I did stuff with or whatnot, but they always picked with me about my beer choices. They was like, "Oh man, that's terrible, this and that," and I was trying to tell them there's like our presence in the craft scene, in the brewing scene, whatnot, needs to be there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like reaching out to you, reaching out to Hannah, reaching out to like all of these people that actually make this beer is kind of like it's almost like a movement, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like a movement, and I love it. So it was like, why not bring y'all into this craft brew world and see what y'all taste palates is really like? So yeah, it just pretty much stemmed from hanging out with my partners, drinking, and like, let's turn this into a show.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's where it came from.
So I'm assuming for you, Wade and Marcus, this is how y'all got introduced to craft beers. It's him like hitting y'all up.
This is definitely how I got introduced to it. Of course, my Richter scale is off.
It's wild. You'll see and hear it in a minute. You'll hear it in a minute.
I'm D Wade, by the way. I'm one of one of the nastiest men that you'll ever meet in life. Just wanted to let y'all know that. I do claim it. I done put a stamp on it. Bow. It's already in there.
Know yourself.
That is. You know what I mean? So, I've been on this dude for 10 plus years. We've been through idea after idea after idea of businesses we could have started, things like that. Let's see. First, it was gonna be big shots. No shots.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
So,
Side note, we were actually going to open up a bar.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So,
okay. It's not out of the realm completely.
Yeah.
We were gonna open up a bar.
Drinking Partners bar?
No, it's gonna call shots.
Oh.
We're gonna specialize.
So I put together a business plan. AP girl at the time went to the bank, presented my business plan, got approved for $250,000.
We were ready.
We were ready to go. And it kind of broke off because everybody went their own way. AP kicked the old girl to the curb.
Not because of the loan.
Not because of the loan. Now it wasn't because we got the money. Then it was like, we don't need you no more. It wasn't that. It was more like, I see differences, so I'm out.
Yeah.
So that money went with her, and
now she has shots.
Yeah, she might have got some ass shots or something. I don't know what she got, but at the same time,
AP, you gotta confirm this story when you get a chance.
Right.
But like we met every week downtown at different places,
Right.
just trying to get this business off the ground. You know what I mean? We had it. Then we had another dude that was gonna cook for us. His name was Terry.
Yeah, shout out to Terry.
Shout out to Terry. Terry.
Oh Lord,
kinda-
Terry, back up, Terry. One of my favorite videos.
So Terry got married and got distant real quick. So it just left me, Els, and AP. We were just sitting there one day. We were like, man, whatever you want to do, what you want to do?
I told him podcast. Let's get it.
I was like, let's do it. And then he told us he did a podcast with this raggedy.
Oh.
I mean, I ain't gonna say it like that. I'm sorry.
Y'all just gonna have me like the shade room of podcasts in a minute.
Ain't.
I'm not trying to be that messy,
We're
dog.
not trying to
Like,
be that messy. No, we ain't gonna be messy. But this dude that he chose to be a part of the podcast first, he really messed up. And I'm so happy that you chose us.
Well, I mean, y'all was gonna be it anyway. I was just trying to get it going. So
If you would have got going with him, and like it would have been bad.
Yeah.
It would have been bad. I would have been like, let me be a guest. I'm gonna tell you how your show is. Just like I'd be talking about these bills, the show was gonna get rated. So
just for the record, ladies and gentlemen, D Wade has the most toughest rating system when it comes to
on
beer.
the planet, I'm almost like Simon
speaking
Cowell.
of ratings, I want to hear your ratings of your sour and your stout.
All right, let's go.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. All right. So this Bold Awakening is very good. I would give it a 9.
Okay.
I always here's the thing with me, why my rating is I always give a high because, like I said, I brewed myself. I know what goes into this situation. Like,
Yeah,
it's-
I got you.
somebody might be
You know
like,
what's up.
Somebody might be like, oh my God, it finally got there and it finally got to the taste that I wanted. So I know what goes into that. So that's why I give a little bit more when I rate. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. So yes.
So what you really saying is it's a 7 and you're gonna give it a 9.
What Marcus said. That's what he said.
Interesting.
All right.
Interesting. I have a 4-pack of that at home.
Yeah.
Knowing the brewing process and your thought, I have that same mentality.
Yeah.
But that's actually like an 8.5, 9 for me.
Right.
Like this is actually a really well balanced beer. It's not too sweet, not too like overpowering in the roastiness and the darkness of it at all.
you get
It's
actually-
very well balanced and it's
The blueberries is what I get when I taste it.
yeah, it's very like it. I don't know what it is. Might be my irrational thinking, but like it tastes way better at like 10 a.m., 11 for a brunch beer.
With some oatmeal.
Brunch beer. All right.
Like rather than drinking when we are now, which is about like 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yep.
Like it's completely probably irrational, but like I don't know. Y'all try it and see if I'm actually being irrational or you're like I have a point. Let me know in the comments.
Will do. All right.
How's that?
So,
Phone right below you.
I got you.
Oh, just want to make sure.
Go ahead, D-Will.
Let me see what
So,
the sound's talking about.
as I've said before, my taste buds are
Fucked
off.
up.
Richter scale
Fucked
is
up. No,
is
yeah,
not
okay.
fucked up.
All right.
Now the thing is, like I've tried stouts, I've tried the IPAs, but this right here, this gets an 8.5, 9. You understand? I went for a straight.
So I
number
guess
this
we
time.
canceled the recording. I think that's the highest.
This
It's over. It's
This
over.
is
Well, it's been fun, y'all. Follow them at Drankn Patnas on Instagram.
So-
Check out their podcast.
So what
Over.
I'm gonna do? It normally goes like this though. Like I'll try the sour, and I'll be like, "Oh my god, this is great!" And then somebody brings some ish, and then I gotta rate it like a 1.5, 5, or less, or lesser than that, like a 0.9999903, and then that's your rating.
Oh my God.
Wild time. So like, $8. You got an 8.5 and at a 9 as this man. Y'all making good shit.
I'm making good shit. So I agree. It's really good.
What do you guys just like prefer style of beer?
Well, we all have different styles.
And I
His
don't,
Everybody's
I
like.
don't have a style.
His style is water. Go on, introduce
Hence my
yourself.
name, D.D. Marcus. I am the designated driver. I am
There you go.
security. I am
You are the
everything
parent.
under the sun for these guys. So the only time you'll catch me drinking is if we record at my house. And I really don't drink. I'll take a sip of something. But I'm
Personal, or you just like?
I'm not a drinker. It's
fair.
not. I don't disagree with drinking or nothing. I've never.
It's not you.
Never been. Same thing when I was in the Marine Corps. I would go to a club with my friends. I would be the one driving.
Yep.
I'm
Well,
not a drinker.
he does have a preference though. It's called a beer mimosa.
Beer mosa?
That we had
Yeah.
in Atlanta.
We had it in Atlanta.
This man was sitting there like, oh my God. It's like, I want this.
It's less sweet than actual mimosa. Get a good ass rattler and some simply orange juice. That's the only orange juice you need.
Simply orange juice.
Simply orange juice and a rattler.
Well, I'll speak for AP.
That's your lane
Gotcha.
right there.
I'm writing that down right now.
I'll speak for AP. AP is a IPA, Hills, and a stout guy. So he has 3 in him.
Okay.
Me,
That's my lane right there.
What's that one?
That one he's a stout.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's stout.
So that one is a stout. I am a stout and IPA, Indian IPA actually. So I like the hard shit.
Oh, you like that West Coast,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
hot
yeah.
burning stuff.
The hard shit,
That
you know what I'm saying?
slice your tongue off
Would be
if
West
you drink it
Coast.
wrong.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I am pure sour. Sours,
I
people.
don't know, not many sours I've seen him disagree with.
No, not at all. Yeah, I disagree with
Makes
them because they
sense.
fucking nasty. But you know,
You got to be
No,
kidding me.
I
No,
do
but-
disagree, but I understand where your logic is coming from because
Yeah.
I was on the same boat.
yeah.
But there's a couple that you can. I have to have my hand held,
And the thing
like
is,
for sure. Like someone that knows it,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
try this one. Okay, this is good. When I go by myself, I fuck it up every time. I'm like, I get something that's either way too sour or like this isn't a sour. This is more like a wheat beer with a little tang in it.
and that's
Like,
about it.
yeah.
And what's crazy about this podcast is the first dark I ever had was a Guinness.
Ooh, okay.
So I was already turned off. But then when I got to the craft element, and I like peanut butter, I like chocolate, and then somebody was like, oh, try this. And then it was like, oh, this dark beer tastes wonderful. You know what I'm saying? So that's what put me in that mode of being
The dogs
stout.
agree with you.
Yeah. That's what put me
Peanut
in that,
butter!
That's what put me in that mode of stouts and stouts only. That's why we got it. We got merch out there, Stout Brews Matter, drinkwithus.net.
There's no shameless plugs here.
Did you just say
I had this platform.
StoutBrewsMatter.net?
I had this platform for you guys.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking
Your
about.
story. So for sure, and then like, what is the purpose of a drinking partners? Like, I know y'all friends and y'all just talking, but like, what do y'all want people to come up to y'all? Be like, oh, you away from drinking partners? Like, I love that you blah blah blah, or like,
Oh, it ain't gonna be
blah
love
blah
coming
blah,
in.
like,
It-
or like,
most of the
wait, like what the fuck? What?
And
Toward
now-
99, bitch, fuck. This the parking lot. What you want to do? What we doing?
No,
Now-
okay, so here's the purpose. The purpose I want to give for this show, of course, I did have a narrow purpose at one point, but the name itself, people just think, okay, drinking partners, okay, these are people who drink.
I totally missed my mouth. You saw. I know you saw it.
No,
I know you
no,
saw
yeah,
it.
right.
You can say you saw it.
I did. Hey,
Wow.
I wasn't gonna say that, but he brought it up.
Like that was bad. It wasn't like a kind of like an honorable miss. I was,
I was like, oh,
Well,
my mouth just
Keep it rolling.
didn't work.
thing is, my blinders went on. It was like, no, I didn't see that.
You just, your reaction was like, yeah.
It was it. Oh, no.
okay, so this might sound hallmark, but our show, I wanted to cater it after when you're hanging out with your friends. When y'all kicking it, when it's night, you know, when it's, you at the nightlife or whatnot, you're drinking. Them are your drinking partners. So now those people who are drinking partners or drinking partnerettes, you now have a show where you can listen to us act the fool like you act the fool with your friends, best friends, so on and so forth. And on the side note, it is to upbring or uplift black brewers in the United States of America and all around the world. So that's the second niche on it. But the first niche is these are my partners. We drink together, we ride together. Drankn Patnas for life.
That is.
Woo!
Stamped and delivered.
Yeah, I did that. That's copyrighted.
Boom, it is copyrighted. Hey, look, please
on
don't
my
sue
show,
us.
just casually,
Right.
conveniently on my show.
It
We'll
just
split the tab.
happened.
Don't worry about it.
That have a different podcast. I didn't tell him to say that.
We'll split the. All
right, y'all.
Okay.
Hey, look, Will, if you
Will.
hear this, we love it.
Martin,
okay?
I loved your show in the 90s.
It was the bomb.
Right.
It was. It was number one.
And we
I swear.
also loved you as a host
Right.
of the
Big Mama's
Def
House
Comedy Jam.
was way better. You should have
man.
won more awards for
Oh
that.
man, you should have
And
won.
Will, we
for
loved
that.
everything except for Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
No. I even love
I like
Wild
that
Wild
too.
West.
That's on Mark.
Hold on,
Dr.
do
Marcus.
we like
Dr.
it?
Marcus. Dr. Marcus. I like that enough.
Yeah.
Best part of that show was Summer High.
There it is.
And that's what made it good to me. You understand? Love me some Salmon Hyatt. Woo!
Yeah. So yeah, that's the reason of the show. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
let's get. I want to get a black side perspective of brewing. Didn't know. Like shout out to every black brewer. Shout out to every black blogger, podcast. I did not know until we dived into this how much of a presence that we have on the brewing community. Shout out to y'all, man, for real.
Yeah,
Shut up.
it's deep, but it's also shallow with us being like 1% of everything.
Yeah, just about.
But that's how
Right.
That's how
We
it
probably
happened.
like
That's how it always is,
0.9.
man. I mean,
I mean,
that's
the
how
best,
life's been forever for
the
us.
best kept
Period.
secrets are kept for real. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And just a kind of question for you, Marcus, is like, you put your transfer papers into Drankn Partners. How has your transition been? Like joining them on the podcast outside being just his friend, like how's that been for you guys to bring him in and not really missing a beat at all? Because that can happen. Like somebody's new, is like, okay, like we got to figure out his schedule and how do you guys able to do that from your perspective first, and then you got D-Way and L's.
Okay.
Well, it started out with AP's wife. I worked with her.
Oh wow!
So that's how I met AP. And I've known them a few years before I met them, but I never really hung out with AP. His wife she was in my fantasy football league.
Oh wow! Okay.
And he would come and he would help draft her team. And I'd be like, y'all cheating. He can't be drafting for you. Whatever. So that's how
That's how it'd be. I wanted his friend at first.
Right.
Cheating. He's a little
So,
cheater. I can't have him in my circle.
So a few years after that, my wife and I moved into our house that we're in now, and it was literally a mile and a half from AP and his wife. And then AP and his wife moved still a mile and a half from me, just in a different direction.
Oh wow!
And I helped her move, and we've been hanging out ever since. So he was like, I was like, you want to come over for, I think it may have been Super Bowl Sunday. I told him to come over, and he asked me, he said he had some friends. I said, yeah, they can come over. These two came over to the house, and we talked and chopped it up and everything. And I was like, y'all want to go hang out? We went to a range one day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember that day.
Somebody left us hanging.
I didn't make it. I had to work.
I was gonna tell you, so but that's on you.
But
That's your
see, the
decision.
thing is, I had to work. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep saying I had to work. I had to work.
Ladies and gentlemen, he was just some pussy. He was not working. He was just some pussy. Okay.
No, but
I probably was at the time.
but we were hanging
Do what you
out.
gotta do.
What you said?
We were hanging out, and every time there was a get together, I would tell AP to invite them and everything, and so we all hung out here and there, and they started doing the podcast. And me and AP hung out so much, we played video games together at night, every night. I call him when I get off work. Where you at? Oh, I'm recording a podcast. I'm like, what podcast are you recording? Just holler at me when you get done. So he'd record, call me on his way home, and we hang out that afternoon or what have you. And this was going on for, I thought it was just like a 1 or 2 time thing, not realizing they're recording every week and everything. So come probably show 5, I start listening to it. I'm like, okay. It's like I'm Dante and Reese. That's who we're recording with. Cool, I know them. And I like the show. Well, he was like, well, we're going to Atlanta to interview Nappy Root. You want to go? I was like, yeah, I'll go. I'll drive. I got a big vehicle. I'll drive and everything. We load up. We go interview Nappy Roots. I help set up everything. And just watching the interview, I was like, this is it. I like this.
I want to be on this ride.
I want to do this.
Which I gotta watch those interviews with them, so I
yeah.
know how to ask better questions. Because now I can't come in with the bullshit questions.
Yeah,
Which is fine with me. I like doing the research. I research all you guys, so I have questions for you guys specifically.
Okay.
So I've been listening to all that stuff. So that's going to be coming along here shortly. But like, how's it been for bringing him along into you guys? Because when I was on y'all show, it was just you, AP, and D Wade on the show.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've always envisioned having him on the show. AP will tell you. I don't know if
I remember you told me we're gonna have you on the show.
Yeah, I said we're gonna have him on the show because we have Shenanigan News, and Shenanigan News is a segment that we have. We actually, if you listen to the newest episode, which is dropping on Wednesday, he does have his own segment as well as Daiwan. Daiwan was actually an audience member, if you want to put it like that. In short, he was there and he was trying beer with us at Marcus's house. And dude is like, outside of the podcast, dude is funny as hell.
He is hilarious.
Really?
He's a freaking
So I was
comedian.
like, all right.
who is this?
Daiwan. So I
Okay.
was like, yeah, you on the show. So now we're the Wu-Tang of podcasting.
We are the Wu-Tang. We
They
collect.
said Jizza, Ghostface,
Yeah.
ODB.
So, you know, when we pull up, everybody like, damn, they deep. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but this is the core. Ain't nobody else coming in after that. This is the core podcast. Everybody plays a role. You know, even though Marcus doesn't drink, he does play a role. We're actually, episode 7, I'm gonna let y'all know right now, episode 7 is the sober episode. We have different waters from all parts of the world that my cousin, shout out to Chronic, that he dropped off at the house.
Oh, Jesus. You understand?
Yeah, sober episode.
Water?
Well, that episode is dedicated to Marcus. So,
Let's go. That's interesting.
All right.
yeah.
I had to check that out for sure.
And they still probably gonna get a sucky rating. It's water.
Bro, it's water.
Oh,
what
no,
the fuck,
no,
man?
it can't. It can't.
I'm like, wow, this tastes like.
You just have to make sure you dehydrate yourself so you appreciate the water.
You are right about
I'm gonna tell you
that.
right now, Dasani is gonna be at the bottom of the list.
Dasani is negative
Yes.
already.
My job's like city water is better than Dasani.
I'm sure.
Like that tastes like the nectar of the gods sometimes.
Dasani's already trash. So get ready, Dasani. But when we went to Atlanta, I automatically knew, I had a feeling that this man was going to be a part of the show because he'd already been DD Marcus since the beginning.
Yeah.
He was already the DD. Like wherever we was going, he was like, "Hey, look, I'll drive. I got my piece. I got you.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't got to worry about nothing. I'm security."
Yeah. So it was natural for that to happen. So yeah.
So I love them becoming a part of the drinking partners, and plus he don't drink, so that makes that gives him that gimmick. To where
Right.
it's only water. It's just water.
It's just water.
So
I be on TikTok sometimes.
So yeah, man, I love it. I love it.
Perfect. I see some empty glasses. So
Yeah.
let's get that filled up.
We'll
Continue
come back.
this conversation.
Okay.
For sure. All right. Glasses are full.
All right.
We still sitting here talking about beer, all that stuff. You guys got this story in the first part. This is just more just talking about diversity and how drinking partners plays a part in that. How we can improve diversity in that. So like literally the first question is like, how does drinking partners play a part in building out diversity in craft beer?
Well, as L. Sharpton put out there, beer wets the palate for conversation. We said that in our last episode, and I totally agree with that. Everybody that we've interviewed has been diverse across the board.
Mm-hmm.
They don't totally agree that we all have a love for beer. We all, we're all one people, if you want to put it that way. When it comes to beer,
Right.
there's a racial divide, but those guys are called Ajax Turner, Budweiser, those people. Anyway, but the craft beer world,
color.
yeah,
Oh, shit.
I'm not gonna lie. The craft beer scene is very diverse. Like, despite what critics might think, it's very diverse. Now, you might have some knuckleheads on each side, but it is what it is, So, that's how we diversify. Cause we got people who like want to interview us or want to be at their brewery. They love us, you know what I'm saying? And we, in return, we love them, So
Not just that. I mean, just the listeners who came to my house
yeah,
and listened.
yeah, they love us. Yeah, so it's
To the
like,
show.
and it's not like a boasting thing. Like we genuinely love everybody, So unless you cross us, I'm gonna crack your head. But yeah,
We spread love, baby.
There you go. And then, but how do you keep those brewers that say they love you accountable? They say they love you just say they love you, but then 6 months down the road,
No, I go back. I go back in there. Hey. Oh, D Wade. Drankn Patnas, right? Yeah. Keep my name in your mouth. Understand?
he talking about me. Like, how do you guys keep accountability? Whether it's, who am I? I'm back. You remember me? To like,
Most
okay.
of the time you walk in, they automatically know. Now, if it's somebody new that we just interviewed, of course they'd be like, remind me again, Drankn Patnas, we were just here. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
I
think we got a good relationship with like Shane or
Shane, Casual Pint, yeah.
Yep.
But even going off of that, going off of Shane, we all are there for one purpose, and the one purpose is beer. Let's focus on the beer. Let's focus on the creative side. Let's focus on taste. Let's focus on the celebration of us creating something that people will love. That's it.
All right, Martin Luther King, I see you. Let's.
I
That's the.
I have a dream.
I didn't mean to go Obama.
One day, white beer and black beer come together and be drinkable. I have a dream.
I have a dream.
I have a beer for everybody.
No, it can't be black.
Piano
It is for
keys.
white.
All Sharpton. We bring the vanilla and the chocolate together in
Like-
one bottle.
Like, to be honest with you, to elaborate on that point, L.
Yep, I
Sharpton.
agree.
Yeah.
Look, to elaborate on that point, L. Sharpton, shout out to L. Sharpton, he said when he went and did his stuff with New Belgium, they were asking him, how can you diversify at our brewery? And in the interview, he said, a beer. And they were like, okay, how? A stout with vanilla, black, and white. In one can.
Interesting. Okay.
So that's how, and they did a whole diversity campaign and so on and so forth. But when I listened to that episode, it made me think like, yeah, that's a genius. Because everybody can your worst enemy can agree with you over beer.
Yeah.
Hold a grudge. You try holding a grudge, try holding a beer. When you hold a beer, that grudge goes away. Hey man, I ain't mean to punch you in the face. Oh, it's all right, man. We just had disagreement.
But also, that's a dude thing. If y'all watch that
is
show,
a-
Dave on Hulu,
Yeah.
they play one-on-one against each other and were cool again.
Yeah.
Which blew my fiance's mind. I was like,
But
but
that's
they
how it
said
happens, yeah.
everything hooping, as y'all would say as women to each other. Like, I dunk on you, but like, hey man, I was tripping, but I was mad. I'm gonna show you how I'm mad with this left hand dunk.
Right.
And you're like, oh
Well,
damn, you dunked on me. Now I'm gonna elbow you in the chest and say
Right.
like,
And now you finna
this
get-
is why I was mad. Foul. And I'm like, oh, I get it. Okay, we cool.
Well, you seen Love in Basketball, how he did. He dunked on the knocked on the ground. Double or nothing. Nah, ain't nobody trying to do double or nothing. Goddamn, you just dunked on me.
Right.
Finna uppercut you.
But son, you understand that's why you become friends after that one-on-one.
You are
You're
right.
like,
You like,
I needed to get dunked on.
deserve that.
I was tripping.
I deserve that. My bad.
I wouldn't have got dunked on if I was acting right.
Right.
Like, it's like, oh, yeah, I did call your mom a bitch that day.
I did.
You didn't say it, but I could feel it in that dunk.
Or
My bad.
you could be like, man, I did not mean to fuck your mama that day. I'm so sorry. That mama
Hey,
just
I
had
wish
to
I
get
had
it.
the-
That's on
Well,
where
I'm
that
supposed
he
to-
on a
I'm
different
supposed to do
lifestyle
that.
than I
My
am.
bad.
Damn.
I do mamas and
I read the
grandmamas.
Bible every 8
Can't
years.
take him nowhere.
Mamas and grandmamas get it too. You
Man,
understand?
stop.
Hey,
stop.
what, I'm not supposed to say that?
Stop.
I'm sorry.
No, somebody else's show.
I'm sorry.
I ain't
My
got
bad.
the button. Damn.
You ain't got the button.
It's
Ain't
all
no
good.
button.
Like,
Ain't
it's
no
content for me, baby.
Right. But yeah, that's to answer that question. Beer is kind of a bridge of any disgruntled between anybody. So.
I got you. And then just like, I asked all black people that go into a brewery, like when you walk into a brewery, like what do you want to see or don't want to see as an experience going in there that makes you feel like it's a safe space and you feel like comfortable having that pint in? What you look for, whether it's like the beer tenders having a conversation with you just as hard as they have with the group behind us, or
Well, see, for
music
me, I've
things.
been in several breweries and bars, and the one thing that I don't want to see is like swastikas everywhere. I don't want to see none of that shit, because I'm out of there. No, I went in the bar, and they did have it every. No,
Where,
serious.
downtown?
No, it wasn't downtown. I was in I was in Texas. Walked in the bar and I seen it. I was like, I don't think I'm supposed to be here, but they were welcoming. They were, come on in. I'm like, nah, I think I'm the only one here. I think I need to go. I'm good. You know what I mean? But that's why I don't want to see the racist side up front, basically.
How we? I know you mentioned that before on past episodes on Drankn Patnas. How do we beat that in craft beer? Like, is it just holding people accountable, or just bringing a bunch of us to a brewery and just kind of put the pressure on them?
It may just take a bunch of us.
Or
coming
that
to the-
kind of opens to you, but
Because
also
of-
open to everybody if you have like
But
a.
just to be real, I agree. It might take a bunch of us going to a bar because they don't see it often. They see maybe one or two, but they're with white people. You know what I mean? So they come on in there and they're introduced as, hey, this is such
Each
and
one of the
such.
good ones.
But you gotta have, you get a group of us to go.
I'm
out.
with it.
I think it'll
Right.
change their mind and give them a new perspective.
Exactly.
Hey,
So-
so if we all go in there, they'd be like, oh man, they all spend money.
Right. So the responsibility falls really on both ends.
Yeah.
Because if our people stop being like, oh, I'm not gonna go over there because too many white people.
And that's what it is, man.
Yeah.
Because trust me, I've said that.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't said it, but I have a whole bunch of friends who said. I'm
You
not
probably
going
thought
to-
it at some point.
I've thought it, but my wife's white.
Yeah.
I go wherever she goes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that-
Right.
I've never said that
Right.
and everything, but yeah, that is a thought of most black people.
Now I have more questions.
Oh.
Like, not like in a judging way, like.
That's why.
Because I always talk about, like, we always have our discussion about interracial relationships and things like that. And I'm for as long as you have that kind of conversation. Have you had that conversation with,
With my wife?
yeah, like, hey, this is what it's going to be. This is what you need to, like, be ready for.
That is
And
funny because
or has she had the conversation with you? Like,
February 2nd of next year we'll be married 20 years.
oh, wow. Congratulations.
We have had plenty of conversations. My wife sees, I can't say she understands everything, but she sees a lot of it that she didn't see before. She sees a lot of
Is
it.
that because of you, or is it just because?
I believe it's because of me, because I pointed it out, and then she just notices it, and I don't have to say anything now, and she can see it.
You almost
See,
like, oh, I didn't
she
notice that.
feels
She's
it
like,
and
hey,
everything.
you see
Oh, yeah.
that plant looks at you sideways? Plant? Yeah, look at it. You
it's
know what?
funny.
It looks like a racist ass plant.
It's funny, when we lived in California, we used to always babysit her cousins, her nieces, and everything. You got me, black man, walking around with twin white girls in Walmart or what have you. You got people looking, judging, and everything, and they're like, Uncle Marcus. We move here. She walking around Walmart with my nieces, and she says, "People don't look like they looked at you in California."
Just to reiterate, the South, we don't do that bullshit.
Depends on where
we
you
don't.
Depends on
We
where you
don't.
at.
I've lived in Franklin for 4 years, they'll be on that bullshit.
Hey, hold
We
up! You
don't.
just said Franklin, though. We rare in Franklin. You understand?
No, she surprised me that she notices a lot of the stuff, and then she'll say, "That's racist." And I'm white. I can see that. I
Right.
don't see how they don't see that. So,
They do.
Yeah.
But that's a different conversation for a different
Yeah.
day. But that's a whole nother episode.
It is.
And I have
It
a bunch
is.
of other guests that I want to go on there just beyond y'all three. And that's going to be a whole ass round table, which I'm going to work on when I get home.
Round
Now
table.
that I literally just thought of that on this episode.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
There you go. But like that's cool. Like, cause I said that I was like, I can't tell you how to be happy, or I can't tell you how your relationship goes. So like, if y'all had that conversation and your significant other understands the assignment, I get what can I say? Like, why? Also, why does my opinion matter at that point? But like, I definitely want. I'm not done with this one, but I actually really want to see you guys' reaction to the rollout stout.
Yeah.
Rollout stout, let's go, baby.
And we can keep talking about diversity and how like this, something like this can like really just house the diversity.
It smells delicious.
It's the Imperial Stout, 7.5%,
Fuck, this is the third period.
but it's 7.5.
Okay.
It's 7.5. It's
I'm
less
already
than.
It's like a session Imperial.
Yeah, I'm already up to 20 right now.
All right, let's do it. Cheers.
Cheers.
This is for you guys. I know what it tastes like. From the wort to the finished product. It's a cinnamon roll inspired stout, Imperial Stout with cinnamon,
Yo, they sell this.
pecans. They have it in cans, but they ran out of cans here.
Yeah, I'm talking about that. From the Huskies. I'm gonna buy a case.
I don't think they have one at Central West, honestly. I think that's just a miss on my end, not making sure that happened. But they have another location at Bearded Iris over at Sylvan Supply off of Charlotte. They got another location. They might have cans there. So
Rating?
it's 10 for me, but also I helped make it, so I'm buying.
Oh, it's an instant 10 for you, huh?
Dude, this tastes like fucking cinnamon rolls. Real shit.
When you first get it, it's the
Get a sip. Get a sip. I told him he can't drink.
sure.
No.
I told him he can't drink.
No, none of that.
You sat in your ways. I'm not gonna push you
That's
no
all
more.
it- that's
I
all
just
it
said
took.
you sure.
That's all it took was in the pack. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You good. You are good.
Okay. My bad. This is on me. That one's on me. My bad. I pushed too hard.
Yo, you'll have no
All
more
right,
of this?
so 10, right? Ran 10. Ah, yeah. I did it. I said it.
We're there. We're
It
here.
smells good. It smells really good. It's not cinnamon
Go
rolls.
on. Good.
Okay,
Listen,
so
listen. Just a little bit, man. Just a little bit. I like it.
I don't want you to give me bullshit, but I also don't want to give you bullshit because I'm here.
well. See, the
The
thing
same
is,
thing.
like, I just
Be
like
real.
just like Shani let me try her beer.
Yeah.
I gave her a true.
Which I think,
No.
you sparked the fire up on her ass because there's supposed to be some kind of beer situation at Casual Pint on the 25th or 23rd, something like that.
I sparked
She's
fire.
gonna be there. You better be there.
She gonna
Hold
be on your
on.
ass.
What'd you say?
She gonna be there.
Shani,
What day, though?
shout out to the Black
day?
Beer Experience.
Yeah.
What day is it?
I think like 20th or 25th or something like that. But it's
Okay, I'll be in town. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it. I'll be there.
will you?
I'll be there.
Dante's Partner sex coat.
You heard
It is
that here
not
first.
a damn sex coat this time. Now the thing is,
This time.
okay.
He
so
said that, not me.
I will honestly give this a 5.13. 5.13.
Explain, sir.
Explain the 5.13. Well, first off, I'm not a stout guy.
Okay. That knocks off about 3 points.
You know, and that's what did it. Now, if it was a sour, now you might be talking about something. But no, just to be totally honest, it's good. Like, serious. I like
Appreciate it.
it. But I have to give it what my taste buds tell me I have to give it. You understand? My taste buds told me 5.13, and I'm going to go with the 5.13.
So
I like it.
I give it a 10 because, like I said, I commend you.
Appreciate it.
I want to do what
Cheers.
you're doing.
Hey, look,
Son,
cheers. Like,
Appreciate it.
serious.
I
Like, this
seriously
is...
want to do the same shit.
Don't give me a 10 because I'm sitting next to you and then y'all be in the car. This nigga shit.
real
This shit
shit.
trash,
I
bro.
don't, no, real
I'm gonna
shit.
give you a 4 just on smell.
And the thing is,
He don't go up
it's,
to 6.
his only goes up to a 6. So
Okay.
he gave you a 4.
I was
That's like an
listening
8.
to that at the last bottle share recording y'all did.
Yeah.
10-6. I remember that.
But no, but like, when I seen what you were doing with them and all that stuff, I'm like, God, like you actually doing what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, fuck yeah. I was at the crib like, hell yeah.
But at
My
least
fiance
his
was
got
like,
cinnamon rolls in it. You trying to do
Shut
like
up.
some
All right.
off-brand fruit
Shut
and
up.
shit. Jackfruit beer.
Listen.
That could be interesting.
No, dragon fruit and kiwi.
Or style?
Grapefruit.
That's the question.
Ruby
If
red.
you try and put
grapefruit.
stout, boo, immediately.
No, I'm talking about
But if it's like a Kolsch.
A Kolsch or an L or
If it's a Kolsch.
Pils.
If it's a Kolsch, you got a chance.
Yeah.
You got a fucking chance to pull some shit off with that. With jackfruit and kiwi,
Yeah.
Kolsch.
Yeah.
If you don't do a Kolsch, you got to do some sort of wheat beer with it.
Damn, you gonna have to make a damn Miller Lite or some shit.
Yeah, no, I just bought the pots, right? I'm finna get back to it.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
that's what
you
I'm
got to
talking
do
about.
either like a wheat beer or wheat ale or a Kolsch.
Yeah.
If you do anything outside,
Kolsch
maybe a
very
sour. You might pull that shit off with a
That's
sour.
what I'm talking
I'm not
about.
doing nothing for this.
Do a sour.
He's not here.
But
I'm like, but like in all seriousness, like
Yeah.
a sour might be your lane with
What's wrong
jackfruit
with
and
doing a
kiwi because
sour?
kiwi is already tart,
Yeah.
so you can take
It is,
advantage
it
of
is
that
a little
flavor
tart. Yeah,
profile
yeah.
Sour.
and
Boom.
ride with
Instant.
that easy.
I'm like,
That or a Kolsch or like a wheat or a wheat ale.
He gonna be
Like
mad
a wheat
as hell.
beer or like a wheat beer or a vice beer or something like that.
Yeah.
Like
Look,
a fruit, some sort of fruited ale.
listen,
And that's
I'm
what
gonna
you
be
need
mad
to do.
because I ain't gonna like it. Then this nigga
That's
gonna
why
taste
I'm
it.
gonna be like, this is gonna be the bomb. You gonna be like,
Once
man,
you
this
stay
shit
in the
suck.
one of those flavor, like one of those styles,
Yeah.
you're going to like it.
Yeah.
Like I can kind of just like tell
can make it
flavor profiles with people. Like if I tell you a flavor profile, you'll probably like it. I got a Kolsch, actually at the crib. It's a gin barrel Kolsch, barrel aged Kolsch with elderflower, ginger.
Ooh, shit.
Phenomenal. It's from Mad Tree,
You said
Out
elder
of-
flower and ginger.
and it's like got a couple more things I can't think of it right now. But like
Oh man.
I didn't think I was gonna like it, but that shit was
So is that gonna be like a Thanksgiving beer or a holiday beer?
really you could have had it in the summer.
Okay.
But like it was so good. Like I might crack that open tonight, honestly.
Definitely.
Let's see what happens. Like
Well, yeah.
no promises.
Be
Like
like,
I
we'll
said,
see.
I give you 10 for this. For the fact that you put this together. I give you your flowers now because I want to do this. I definitely want to do this. Like I want to make a beer.
Like I
So-
told you in part one, I was like,
So look,
just
on-
ask.
Yeah.
On
A
average,
brewery you like, just ask. The worst thing is they're gonna be like, no, we don't have time,
No,
or
it's the same answer as not asking.
Yeah.
you right about that.
Well, the one brewery I keep knocking at the door is shout out to Panther Creek because those guys share the same palate as I do.
Okay.
And the only reason JT.
I just don't know them well, so I can't be like, oh, they'll say yes.
Well,
I know the
right.
people up here. If like if you want someone you're like
Well,
outside of Beard Hours, I know will say yes.
Well, the only
I
reason
can find
JT said he couldn't do it is because he got super busy and he was remodeling his space. I haven't reached out to him again. I am. He always hits me on the gram. So I'm going to do what they call an Egyptian batch, and we're going to make that happen.
Explain more about the Egyptian
So
bag.
Egyptian batch is pretty much I'm using your facilities, but I bring all the ingredients.
Oh, okay, I like that.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
I know what I want to do. He said we could definitely fucking do it. He has a shout out to JT and Panther Creek. They are. We got to get out there.
I'll
soon.
get out there really
Yeah,
soon,
we gotta get out
y'all.
there.
I've been
Murfreesboro.
tripping.
I gotta get out there soon.
Everybody talk well about y'all, and they're good friends with East Nashville Beer Works.
Yeah.
I met them out there before.
Good friends with Shane and Casual Pint. They're
Yes.
dope.
Oh yeah.
So,
I need to get out there as well.
yeah.
And just
All right.
man, like, what's next for Drankn Patnas? Like,
So
y'all are everywhere. Y'all about to hit Memphis. Like,
yeah.
what's
So
your goal? What's your goal? A year from now, 3 years from now, 3 years from now, and then 5 years from now?
to model to not to model our show after anybody, but we want to be an outlet for all craft brewers and craft inspired brewers around the United States of America.
Okay.
Not only just that, we want to be an outlet for any minority or any
Outlet, how so?
an outlet as far as like
Bring it to the forefront.
that's right.
Bring in what they want to the forefront.
That's
so
right.
everybody can hear what they have to say.
Like shout
Gotcha.
out to Sneaker Bar. We're heading to Memphis. Go to Sneaker Bar. This young man who was I think under 30 found a niche when it comes to shoes and did his damn thing. You know what I'm saying? And,
Okay.
And the reason I like him because he has a lot of philanthropist work. You know, so I'm like, yeah, we definitely got to get out there. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. That's coming pretty soon. It's gonna be on October 30th, aka Beer Fest Day or whatever.
And then shout out to your partner from work.
Yeah,
Cali and 10.
Episode 5, Cali and 10. That's coming in next Wednesday. That's already ready to go.
That's how we're starting though.
Yeah.
He's not even beer,
Yeah.
and we gave him an outlet to get his product out.
For sure. And he's doing pretty damn good with his outlet, you know what I'm saying? So, yes, I want this to be a platform for outlet for any minority, but the forefront focus is beer. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said when you asked me that question, beer west of Palate for conversation.
Yep. And I got a couple of little fun questions about you guys. Marcus, I noticed on your Instagram you have like a little flat grill out there. I do my research. I do my research. Y'all not here for fun. Y'all here to answer some questions.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
So I saw that you were making some bratwurst and things like that. What would you pair with the stuff you put on your flat grill? What styles? And y'all can jump into like, this is what I would do. This is what you would do.
Like this is a sign for you.
That's hard for me to answer.
Well, before you answer it, let me tell you something. Marcus is the best goddamn cook around here. Fucking
Hands
wings,
down,
fire.
baby.
We get there every Sunday.
Now you gotta invite me when y'all have it. I was like, I got a couple friends. I gotta add one more than his fiance.
Right.
Because he got food involved. My fiance's gonna be mad I didn't invite her. Now you got me in trouble. And then we gotta fight. I don't want to fight you. I like you. I think I gotta fight you harder because I like you.
Is that what that
And
is?
you got me in trouble.
Well, you know, you can take it to the court. You know what I mean? You
get
ain't
you
got to
in
fight.
trouble.
Just take it to the court. Give him a couple bowls, and then that's
That
it.
too. Either one. You got two options.
And play ball in a while, but I'll invite you. I'll just invite you over and your fiance.
Yeah.
Oh
sure.
man.
It's hard for me because I don't drink unless they're drinking, and I'll drink whatever they drink. So I don't feel I have the palate to pair something with food.
That's fair.
Okay. I don't have that palate.
He would basically pair like Essence water with your regular Angus burger. That's what that goes with. Cheeseburger, bacon burger, whatever you got. Hash browns, bacon. Any breakfast goes with Essence
But
water.
any breakfast, I can say this.
There we go.
Any breakfast I make, that beer mosa.
Yes, beer mosa. That
Any
is.
breakfast I make.
That motherfucker had papaya,
Hash browns,
pineapple.
sausage.
I was
my
gonna say,
God.
if you need a Rattler suggestion, holler at me. I got like 2 or 3 I go
I mean, you
through.
know what? I'll try anything on that black stove. I will try anything.
Yeah, I got you. Like, just holler at me if you're like, I need a beer mosa recipe. I'm like, get this Rattler. I will tell
Actually,
I'll tell you the
before we leave.
juice.
I'm gonna get one before we leave.
Simply orange. Always get orange.
Okay.
That one, and then like there's. I really just forgot the name of the Rattler.
Oh, shit.
It has to do riding a unicycle on it.
Oh shit.
It's always in a box 6-pack. It's not like in the carry one. It's in like the box one.
I seen it.
You know that one. That one's really good. Stiegel Rattler. Stiegel Rattler's orange. They have a grapefruit one. That's the one you want to get. They
That's
got
the
blood
one that he
orange
would
too.
get. Yep, man. Great.
Either grapefruit or I think they got a blood orange one. That's good.
Blood orange and grapefruit. You
And
hear that?
they got a lemonade one that's good too.
That's all you. No, you'll stay away from lemonade.
And
Lemonade ain't
not lemonade. It's
that.
raspberry. It's raspberry, one, not
Raspberry. Yeah,
lemonade.
you probably stay away from that too. Eat grapefruit all
Like
day.
those are. I can't think of the one
Damn
with
it,
the
I
dude on the
missed
unicycle. But if I see the 6-pack, I'll be like, that's it. So
Yeah. Walker's house is home base.
okay,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Every Sunday it goes down with the football and
there you go.
Football and food.
Yeah.
You understand? It all goes. Those
That's
are your
my
pairs.
lane. That's
Football
my
and
lane.
food. F&F.
that for that.
There you go.
Stupid.
It might mean something different for me, but F&F. It's football and food.
There you
Football
go.
and food.
Stop. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. D-Wade has been on a sex hiatus, so forgive
For months.
for months.
Jesus Christ.
He's been celibate.
Oh my God.
Don't blame him.
It's the ladies not giving me a chance. I think it hurt the show.
Hopefully, on this episode, you'll give him a chance.
Give him a hand.
You see a human side of
You
D
might-
Wade.
Yeah, you get to see the.
You might
You
get
see the
pregnant.
realness.
You might get pregnant.
Him though.
It's probably
Y'all gonna get me in trouble with my fiance if y'all try to shoot the shot at me.
what you
And I ain't
said.
gonna
Please-
stop it.
Please don't
I'm
do
gonna
it.
jump in. I'm gonna jump you with my fiance.
Please
I
don't do
love
it.
her.
You
And
gotta help.
that's my baby for life.
Man, for sure.
It's all me. It's all me.
I want to ask you guys, because of D Wade's post on Instagram, he always talks about men versus women when it comes to dating.
I do that.
You do it a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm not even judging you on that. I actually really appreciate it because it's a conversation that's not had
And they
enough.
don't have it. You
It's
right
not
about
had
that.
enough.
It's almost like they scared to have that conversation.
But like, why are we at such odds? And how do we figure that
Well,
out?
well-
And that's for everybody.
Well, look,
Like
I'm
we have.
gonna tell you like this. You always gonna be at odds because there's some women that will agree and some women that won't. You always gonna be at odds. You always gonna find that one woman to be like, well, I don't agree with that. Or you're gonna find that one dude to be like, man, fuck that. I'm not with that.
Elaborate.
Okay, elaborating. Okay, so let's say you bring to the table romantic dates, right? This one person will say a romantic date is picking you up, opening the door for you, paying the ticket. Another person will be like, man, I'm not paying shit. My romantic date is I'm gonna take you out. We can go Dutch, and then we're going back to your house. And that could be they plan for a romantic date, but everybody's different depending on where you come from.
Could it be a thing that some women are covetousness? Could it be? Could it be?
It could be.
The reason I say that is because women will accept a man for a certain
Aspect,
braggadocious effect.
braggadocious effect.
Let me elaborate.
The hell?
They're masculine. They like the fact that they can be protected if they're out with this man.
What the
then-
women are masculine?
I'm talking about the man. No, the man.
I was about to say
The
some
man-
of the.
Women will accept
We
that.
seen
They
one
will-
of those
they
walk in
will-
the bar
they will
a minute
accept
ago.
They
That
will
woman
accept-
was very, very
Listen,
big.
they will accept that.
She was strong.
Listen,
Jesus.
they will accept that.
She F5'd me the other day.
Man, look.
Brock Lesnar? What's going on?
No, so they will accept that for a spell, for a season.
Yeah.
But then they will see from another person, whether it be a TV outlet or a friend, that they're up there, that their counterpart is totally different than what they have at home.
Yeah.
And then they'll try to go home and be like, hey, can you do this? And they'll be like, nah, in a way, you know what you signed up for. This me.
But
I'm not
see, the
gonna
thing
change.
is, if you let them know up front, depending on the situation that you're trying to get into, if you let them know up front where you stand, if they want it or they don't want it, they should let you know right then.
Well,
let's say you get in a relationship where the girl wants you to pay for everything, the girl don't want to work, the girl basically tells you, if you don't handle this, then I'm gonna go over here and get with him.
And she gonna be over there.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, you got dudes that'll settle and be like, oh, no, I'll take care of everything. And then later on, they be like, damn, I don't know what I signed up for.
Yeah.
I don't want to take care of everything.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, not only that,
And then you got the women on the other side. You got the women that'll say, well, I'm independent. Can't no dude do nothing for me. You ain't got to open my door. Ain't none of that shit. You ain't got to pay the ticket. But you take them out.
But
And you say, we going Dutch. And then they got a problem. right? But just listen to this.
I've been listening to a lot of Kevin
But you
Samuels.
cut me off, though.
Oh.
I'm still
That's the problem
talking.
right there.
I'm still talking.
Go ahead, bro.
No, I'm done. No.
Ooh, that's
I-
interesting.
I've been
You
listening to
dropped the KS name.
I've been listening to a lot
I didn't know we were gonna go here, but we're
Hey,
here.
this
here.
is Kevin Samuels.
We're here.
And I'm
Drop
not
your
gonna say
bags
he's wrong
off.
about everything. I don't agree with how he.
We'll
How he
explain.
talks.
We'll explain. Explain.
No,
We're on the same path.
Yeah,
We'll let you go. I think we're on the
Okay.
same wavelength.
So, I agree with him on certain aspects, but I agree with him on. I disagree on some aspects.
Yeah.
Yes, you could be an independent woman, PhD, all the other stuff, but in the same breath, you over there being queen, but when you come home to that man, if we're going off a biblical standpoint,
I was saying you want to be a
The
pawn.
thing is, hold on,
No,
who
it's
up
not-
to date?
it's
Who's
not-
going off of biblical standpoints
it's
when it
not-
comes to women
this
being
the thing,
independent
women-
and a man at
women-
home?
Women need to know this. It's not so much as being a pawn, but it's being a partner.
They don't want a partner. They want somebody to take care of home. They
Okay,
can have
okay.
6 figures.
Hey,
Like,
you know what? Hey,
like the
Kevin.
first lady that he interviewed with
Yeah.
6 figures. She said, I make 6 figures. I've been married before. I got kids. And he was like, well,
That's it.
how do you rate yourself? And she said, well, I'm an 8. He said, man, you know better than a 6. He said, you're a 6. But honestly, listen to me. She was a 6. Like, serious. Like, I would probably dig her down and then that'll be it. She would be a late
He
night.
asked her, how does she rate herself? That's how she feels about herself. So basically, you have this confident woman, and you just told her,
But she overly
fuck what
confident.
you said.
And I'm going to tell you the truth.
But the reason why he says that is this. You've been married before.
That
You have
takes
children.
points. That
So
takes points.
a high quality man who doesn't have any children that makes $100,000 a month or more, you're asking
No,
me
they
to
said 100,000 a year or more.
You're asking me to marry you with 2 other to take care of another nigga's kids. Sorry for the N-word. Another nigga's kids.
Another
Nigga,
man's
we
kids.
cuss on this.
Yeah.
He said,
On this
"Sorry for the
podcast.
N-word," and
And then say it again. What the fuck?
Like, but nigga, like we on my podcast.
All right, so
I am the owner, the ruler. I run everything on this podcast. I am the bearded tasting. I am the bearded brother. Like,
No, but
what I'm
if
saying
I don't want
is,
you to cuss, I'll be like, yo, else, don't fucking cuss on my bullshit.
and then you
I'm
say
motherfucking
shit.
saved
but what
by
I
be
the
cussing on this
motherfucking Jesus
motherfucking
Christ. But I would say that.
but what I'm
Don't
saying,
know them.
But what I'm right.
Because
But what I'm saying is this.
I would have threw you a
Y'all
bone
see
if I
that?
knew them. I
I
don't
don't about to
know.
see
All right,
that.
but-
Hey, how you doing?
Hey,
I don't know them, so I was
Oh, you don't know
I was
them?
going to throw you alley,
Oh
but
man,
I don't
I
know
was gonna
them.
throw my oop right there. Y'all see it? Don't worry about it.
Okay, but
I'm an incredible
It's okay.
ring man.
But-
That's why
but look,
That's what I'm talking
I'm
about.
phenomenal.
We gonna talk after this.
That's
Don't worry.
Anyway.
That's yeah.
But what I'm saying is this. Oh, you want to marry me? Think about this. You want to marry me? That's like me saying, I want you to marry me and I got 4 kids. Right? She could be like, I don't have any kids. You want me to help you take care of your 4 kids?
Be like, I didn't ask you to help me.
No, but when a marriage happens, bro, it's a It's a 2-person thing.
Is it?
Yes.
It is. I'm engaged.
So
I
what
will
do
tell
you?
you that
So
right
what do
now.
you say? Come in with your own kids or what?
When you come to the place and say, hey, I want to marry you, your past kids and all, you're taking on
You good.
a responsibility of somebody else's children.
Yeah.
This is why he said you go from an 8 to a 6 because you already have children with somebody else. A high quality man is not going to be like, oh, I'm going to take on you and your children
But where-
unless he's self-confident.
But my whole
So
thing is
apparently,
this:
I'm
where
not
did
a high quality man because I took
Marcus,
on
time
my
out.
wife
You are
and her-
beyond a high quality man.
her
Okay?
son.
No.
You have
no.
$80,000
Look,
trucks.
look, my question to y'all
Baby,
would
can't
be
say that.
my question to y'all would be, where did the high value man come from? Like, who initiated high value of a man? Who
The
did it?
50s.
Where did it come from?
We're talking
50s.
about
50s? Okay, so if we going
40,
back to the
50. Oh, nope.
if we going back to the
Teens.
early the teens, if we're going way back then things need to change. There should be no independent women. Men should just run the world, right? If we going off of that, there's no such thing as high value. You are of value. There's a difference.
Kendrick Lamar.
Come on, goddamn. Like,
There's a difference.
Like, okay, but you are.
There is
like,
a difference.
But like I said, when you put when you put into that role,
I be on TikTok.
but when you put into that role, it's like, okay, like he said, okay, a man takes you on, your children and your bills, right? And
Right.
you stay at home. The problem is with most women, they can't just stay at home. If you have a man,
I personally don't want my woman to stay at home. Like with Ashley, my fiance,
yeah,
I was at a festival with Jackalope.
Yeah.
She had her own thing with her business.
yeah. We'll see.
The same night, I was like, you go do that, I go handle over here.
Right.
But like, she won't let me. Like, she will like, oh, we need something done. I will handle it. You handle this. I will handle this. Like,
If my wife stayed at home, I would lose my mind.
Well, see, this
Every day I came home
But this is
and
the thing, though.
she there.
This is why he says what he
Like,
says.
son of-
He says this: if I'm going to take care of everything and do this and do this and that, right? And you be submissive and be feminine, like that's your role, then that's what it is. But women are not going to relinquish that pride. They're not going
No.
to relinquish that.
It depends on what woman. Though.
But-
I have a question.
Some women will, some women won't.
Because you said a word that I guess I don't like. I really don't know. Submissive.
Yeah.
Ah,
You would actually want somebody to bow down to everything you say.
It's,
It doesn't. That just don't.
Let me say.
Okay, you say your piece and I'm gonna say something.
Okay, here's the problem with people have a lot of problem with this word submissive. Submissive is not downgrading. Submissive is not beating down. It's just a word that's be like, okay, cool. You take care of the bills, and I trust you to take care of the bills, and I'm going to take care of the kids, and I'm going to be feminine and nurturing to you. Not so much as being like, oh, you do everything, massa. No, it's not
no,
that.
not the massa.
Yeah. It's not
Not
that.
MASSA.
But what I'm saying is,
I feel you, though.
yeah. What
I
I'm
know
saying
where
is,
you're coming
women
from.
look at that like it's being weak. It's not being weak. You are the very important part of this marriage, and that important part is taking care and raising the children. While I am a protector and a provider, correct?
But see, the thing is, that's still going back to the 40s and 50s, bro.
Yeah, 'cause that word
like
means-
you
That's
handling the
biblical
household.
content, fam.
Dog, biblical content, that's not what that means. Because the Bible says, women, love your husband, the one husband. And then he say, love your wife as I
Love the
the
church.
church.
Exactly.
So basically what he's saying is it go tit for tat. You love him just like you should love your wife.
Exactly.
You don't put her at a demeaning situation.
Exactly.
Like
So
all
we
you
here.
do is
So
stay
we
home.
here. So we here.
All you do is
So
stay
we
home,
here.
take
So we
care of the
here.
kids.
So we here, right?
All you do
So we
is
here. So
Yes,
what I
I will agree. Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
that you're saying the same point.
Exactly.
But that, when you say that word,
it's
people
have a
get
problem
the
with that
40s and
word.
50s.
And it's the 40s,
Submissive is not the
Yes.
word you want to use.
Okay.
Correct.
All right.
That,
And that's why
I'm
I said
not
I have a
saying you
problem
don't
with
know
that
the word, but like
No,
that's
I-
not the word.
Yeah.
Like,
I
Because the
believe
thing is,
you're right
if-
in what you said.
Yeah.
I just that word in the general public means bowing down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if
Oh, yeah,
if you
sure.
submit to her, she submit to you, y'all submitting to each other.
Yeah.
But y'all should submit
That's who you
ultimately
should- that's
to the
only who
person
you
who's
submit
over
to.
you,
The
which
Father.
is God.
Yeah.
Right?
like I should submit.
So
I'm just
like,
throwing this out there, like me and you together. I submit to you, you submit to me in certain situations.
and it's situational.
But like me and my fiance are the same way. Like
Yeah,
I'm
but
like, oh,
if
I
I'm
come
fucking up.
in-
Like I'm gonna have to submit to you because I'm fucking up.
Yeah.
I need you to carry us
So
here.
this person
Yeah.
holds
But
you
the
accountable.
moment you need me to carry you, like you got to submit me, and we gonna ride
Exactly.
whatever decisions you make or how I make.
Correct.
And that's what me and Ashley talk about all the time. It's like it's shit like that. I'll let y'all get to them. in a minute. I don't want to talk about y'all. I'm not built like that.
Goddamn,
But
I'm
like,
old back.
cause
You know what I mean?
one, he's married. I'm engaged. Right?
I'm engaged.
I am single than a
Oh, that's
pickle,
on you.
You understand? I love
But like,
it. Single
here's-
as a potato chip.
Here's the
you
thing
understand?
that's gonna hurt you as a single person. It's
What's
like,
gonna hurt me?
communicate.
Huh? Communication.
Communicate. Be on the same page. Know what you want, and be truthful. About
Yeah.
it.
And
Like
that's
it'd
what
be
I do.
one thing you'd be like, oh, I just want to hang out and be cool, and we clap cheeks
Nah,
together.
see, I
blah
don't
blah blah.
Okay, so
But
I can honestly tell you
You
this.
fall in love with a girl, you be like, you try to play it off, vice versa. But vice versa as well. It's like
yeah. But see,
women do
this
that
is-
too, and you do that too. Be honest.
He can attest for this, right? So me, AP, and another guy named Kales, our partner, we used to have a place together.
Oh wow.
So any girl that came in knew the situation. You only here for one night, you must go after this. Like I don't give a damn if you drunk, high, whatever. Once I pop them cheeks, I'm gonna walk you to your car. You can go. I don't give a fuck if you can make it home. You got to get the fuck up out of here.
Get married.
Hey, don't say that. Maybe not. But I'm telling you, like I've been in situations to where
You don't have to defend my podcast.
I tell-
I got it. I'll do PR.
I tell any woman who deals with me the situation beforehand. Oh, she came right back. Thank you.
Who are these people?
Man,
Like I'm not even asking them
But they
in
want
the
to
way
You know what I mean?
way
look,
else are
look,
asking
look,
about
it's-
them. I'm just asking them like I've never seen it. I hang out here at Bearded Irish Germantown all the time. I've never seen them. So,
Well,
anyways,
just to see them is
Continue.
nice. So, back to what I was saying. What was I saying before I seen them titties walking in sex? I wasn't gonna say
I don't
that.
know.
I
but
seen titties.
I want to continue this conversation off camera and off mic.
Okay.
But people might be interested in who you are, where they keep up with you guys. So how can they keep up with the group individually and all that good stuff?
All right, it's Drankn Patnas, DRANKN PARTAN'.
I'm so proud of you.
The apostrophe.
I am so proud of you.
Apostrophe.
This is the first time he
Apostrophe.
spelled it right without the glasses.
Yeah,
You read nothing.
Apostrophe.
Apostrophe, yes. On Instagram.
Possessive.
It is possessive.
On
But it's not. But possessive.
on
Kind of.
Instagram.
Kind of. Maybe.
DRANKN
I felt that great.
PARTNAS.net is the website. We got merch. I'll be dropping the merch today. So yeah, man, we're Drankn Patnas
good. How
on
about yourself?
Instagram, Drankn Patnas on Facebook,
Drankn Patnas Cash App.
Cash App,
Venmo.
Drankn Patnas on Instagram, man. Just we out here. You know what I'm saying? Bearded Brothers always been an honorary Drankn Patnas.
Yeah. Since the first interview, baby.
First interview. First guy to ever actually respond to an email, to an
DM.
DM on Instagram.
I ain't roast them or
Nothing.
try to fight nobody.
Him and AP probably gonna go at it though. 'Cause that was funny on that
First off,
episode.
we tried 27 beers that day,
Oh my god.
and
Yeah.
we were told to fuck up.
But you set me up. Y'all set me up.
We
How?
did.
How?
We did. We
Oh,
set
yeah,
your
we're
ass
just
smooth
gonna
up.
be at various artists. 97,000 beers
Man,
pulled the fuck
like-
out.
Look,
I would have drank water earlier that day.
Yeah.
Last night,
Something.
I would have had a protein shake,
You know what I mean?
some
Like,
wings.
man,
Be like, yeah, we'll just be hanging out.
We didn't have shit. Like
That's what I'm saying. That's why I have a low key beef with y'all. But like, it's a beef like that's not gonna like.
So you want to get us on the court and blow us in the face a little bit?
I won't dunk you that hard. I just lay up real hard
It'll
on
be
it.
you three.
Oh, is that what that is? It?
Huh.
Yeah, because you
I
wasn't
appreciate
in.
that.
You wasn't in.
Hey, like it wasn't me. I don't know you like that.
Let me tell you something. I got a mean jump shot. You gotta come out there.
You got a mean jump shot. Oh, well, you gonna get.
I just gonna do a hard ass layup on y'all.
Is that what? I'm like, oh shit! Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Think about what you did next time.
I'm so sorry we did that. To
But
you.
nah, yeah, we on all social media outlets, man. Drankn Patnas.
You.
We coming up, doing our damn thing, I'm glad where we at right now.
Heck yeah.
Doing our damn
We
thing.
doing our thing.
So,
Okay,
Marcus, give me your socials.
Yeah, you can reach me at Black Onyx27, BLKONYX27 on Instagram.
So,
And you can reach me at Dick 'em Down on Pornhub. And then, sorry.
say your fucking social, bro.
Oh,
We
my
gotta
bad,
let this
man.
show,
My bad. I'm sorry.
You might as well put your Patreon
You know
in,
what?
mini fans, mini vids, OnlyFans, all that.
You gonna make me Dick 'em Down?
Or Long Brown.
Malone Brown. Now, you can.
Go get your OnlyFans.
Don't. Oh, yeah, I think I might. No, they don't do it no more. They don't
yeah,
do
they do.
the sexual
They
content.
do. They
do. They
they
retracted that.
they got
They
scared.
don't make a
Yep.
sexual content anymore.
No, yes they do.
Yeah, they don't do
They
that
just got that money.
Look out for Drankn Patnas OnlyFans.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
Lord Jesus!
Drinking partner.
Not a whole drinking partner. He's like, not me,
Mine
not
is
me,
Black Onyx.
not me.
You can find me on Instagram at dwade82 or on Facebook at my government name, Dante Wade. DANTAWADE. Holla at your boy.
You can find AP at It's a Paradise.
Spell it.
I'm
God
not
damn it.
spelling it.
It's a Perry.
Paradise.
Paradise.
Not a paradise.
It's a
Paradise.
All right, shout out to AP. He ain't here.
Yeah, I'm
And
gonna
then you
roast
can
him
find
because
him
his
on-
last posts were from like 2013.
Yeah, it's old as shit.
I gotta talk about it.
I know.
Okay? I got to.
And
Come on,
then
dog.
You can also reach him on Facebook at his government, Alex Perry.
So,
You can find Dawan at mindyourfuckingbusiness.com.
Word.
He don't have any social.
I got that
We don't
bookmark.
have any.
You right there like, yeah, mind your business, Drankn.
Oh, he was playing
It was
around.
bullshit.
Yeah, man, that's yeah.
What did he
Thank
say
you
the
for
first time? Hashtag backslash.
So you can find me on Gang Gang.
Gang, gang.
Gang, gang. As always, you can find me at The Bearded Brother at www.thebeardedbrother.com.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is